You are now locked into the 32 Flavors podcast with your host and queen of the trap, the queen of the south, ATL's very own, Miss 32 Flavors herself, Diamond.
Your burlesque show.
Yes, which you were in. Yes.
So sexy, girl.
Yes. Yes.
You can do what you want. It's just all about how you present it.
Yes, it's about the presentation.
I loved it, girl. The way you crawled and walked. Oh, my God.
When I tell you, I want women to get into their vessel, get into your facility, honey.
Yes, you have to.
Please. Like, I think that so many women have been nude in front of men, but they've never been naked in front of a man. And a lot of women don't even know the difference. Like, I can be nude in front of you, take my clothes off, but am I naked in front of him? Am I just downright like, honey, you better come get this cellulite and stretch marks, boy. Let me put it on you. What? Don't play with her. Don't play with her. Do you not know?
That's right.
Yes. Do you not know? Because we don't love this.
Yes.
Being that woman. And my class is called Sexercise, and a lot of people was like, "Oh, Sexercise. What's that?"
Yes.
Because I feel like great sex starts with you. It does. And the first level of intimacy, as we say, into me I see. Intimacy. If I'm not comfortable with me and everything on the inside and outside, I'm not going to be comfortable laid down with you, my feet over my head, and you want me not to blink, my eyelashes got to stay on, my fucking lace front sweating and lifting. No!
That's right.
Yes, I have to be okay
Right.
with all of me. And I feel like doing it through dance was the best way to teach women, because a dancer, we're up there in these little leotards, you in front of a whole audience. You, unlike actors, I can't use my verbal to express. I have to use my body to express and evoke emotion. So I want women to get into what feels sexy for you. Like when Diamond took my class, I told them, don't try to move like me. What is sexy for you?
Right.
Show me how your body naturally moves, and I'm going to give you choreography for how your vessel works.
And I know she showed out.
Showed out, baby. Showed out. Yes.
I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, I'm finna get some moves to apply to, you know, my performances and my music videos. But like you said, it starts with the inner. And I was at a time and a place in a bad relationship yet again, where sometimes you lose pieces of yourself. You then to start to second guess certain things, or you don't feel as sexy. So really going to your class, not only did I learn some things about you and learn some things to apply to my performances, but it really gave me more inner confidence, exactly like how you said. So I think it's great that when women listen to you, not only do you give them the knowledge, but you can also have them to come to your class. Not only have the knowledge up here, but now not only have the knowledge up here, but now we can apply it to the outer body. Like you cannot just think it, but you can walk it and you can talk it and you can feel it. And confidence, definitely. Anytime you see somebody confident, that draws attention. I'm drawn to a person confidence, and just like anybody else. Nobody wants to follow a person that's unsure of themselves. You gonna follow somebody that's confident, even if they wrong. Yeah, but that shit sounded good. You know what I'm saying?
You believe it.
The confidence was through the roof. All the listeners, I would definitely recommend that you follow her on your. Give me your handle for your
So they can go to DreaKellyIs.com.
Okay.
And that's where we'll sign up. We're doing virtual classes, but I'm also still teaching where we filmed at Remisi at Leg Days. Yes. When I tell you,
Highway. Right.
Off Buford Highway, yes. Come and take the class. It is so much fun. I always say it's like the new girls' night out. Like, come, no judgment. When I say we have women, big, small, short, boobs, no boobs, big booties, little booties, I celebrate all things woman. Because everybody is so sexy in their own right, you know? They really, really are. And I think it's so dope and so beautiful when I see a woman start my class looking at her feet, and by the end, I'm like, you didn't know you had some twerking in you, did you? Yeah, you didn't know that booty could do that, did you? Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have a place where we go where other women celebrate. It's judgment or somebody looking at you sideways. It's like, no. And I end my class with affirmations, speaking into the woman, speaking into like your great ability and that you are divinely made. You have the fingerprints of God all over you. I teach women, stop getting in the mirror to look, start to see. We get up as women and we look. We look for imperfections. We look for stuff we don't like. We look for past relationships. We don't get in the mirror to see.
I'm from over there now.
When you start getting in the mirror to see, you see the fingerprints of God. You see you are amazing. You see you are divine. You see you are royal. You see all these great things. You see your smile, your eyes, your lips, your hips. You see your cellulite. You see your stretch marks, but they start to look like badges because you're like, baby, these hips brought 3 babies in the world.
I love it.
Yes. We need that as women.
Wow.
We really, really do. So please take my class. Go on DreaKellyIs.com. Sign up. I have everything from motivational speaking to my classes. Y'all, I'm an open book too. I feel like I'm that auntie sister girl. It's nothing you can't talk to me about.
Auntie sister girl.
I am like,
Speaking
let's do it.
When is the book coming out?
So here's the thing about my book, right?
Yeah.
This thing has been 10 years in the making, y'all.
Oh, this is going to be amazing.
And I'm going to tell you why I have not finished that book.
Part 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's a memoir, but I have several other, and I call them quickies. Because I think that sometimes we just need that quick charge, like a phone. Plug it in, charge it up, and go. Because we're just so busy right now. I don't feel it's time for me to release my memoir, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like I am just walking, I'm just arriving into my greatness. And, oh, thank y'all.
Yes.
I feel like my work's just beginning. I really, really
I
do.
get chills when you talk, girl.
Thank you, boo. And I don't want my memoir to be just a book of memories and pain. I want my memoir to be, wow, the happily ever after.
Right.
This is what it looks like. And she did get her wings and she was able to love. And am I in the process of doing all those things? Yes. But I feel like I would be a hypocrite to write a book right now when I can't sit before people and say, you know what, that don't even bother me no more.
You want to live it out.
I want to live it out.
Right.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to be, oh, that don't bother me, and that's what you hear me say. I want people to really look at my life and be able to talk to other women that I've touched and go, I learned this from Drea, or I taught this to Drea, or I had this conversation. That's what I want included in my memoir. I don't want it to just be the doom and gloom. And I'm not writing a book to satisfy people's curiosity. And right now, that's what people want. And when I say that, what I mean by that is you want your curiosity satisfied because you want the dirty details of my marriage. You don't want to know about the healing.
But like you said with the quickie, I can see that, like small little motivational quickies, different kind of ways. It could be motivation about confidence. Another one could be about confidence within a relationship. But like you said, the first one has to start with us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Then as you said, you can live your life out and then get to the memoir. But some of the stuff you tell me or when I hear you speak, it's like I damn near need to have it in a book to take home with me. Like a quick, I ain't gonna say a cheat sheet. Well, maybe a cheat sheet.
It is a cheat sheet. We need a cheat sheet of life.
Okay, go to this page. All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do.
You know?
And that's why I decided, I want to do quickies. I want to do something that women can read, no more than 50 pages or so. Something that you can go back and be like, okay, I'm having one of them days. Just like we just talked about, women don't know the difference between look and see.
Right.
Nobody teaches us the difference between compromise and sacrifice. Wow. We think that they're both as women. We don't realize in a healthy relationship there's going to be compromise. Meaning, I may not be able to go out with my girls every Saturday because I'm a mom. I can't be getting drunk every Saturday. Right. I can't bust it open every Saturday. Okay? Because I have other people I have to consider.
That's right.
There has to be compromise. Women don't realize we start sacrificing when, I can't have any friends because he doesn't like my friends. He doesn't approve. Well, I can't go to the club because he said a good woman don't go to the club no more. Well, I can't wear those clothes because now, I'm in a relationship, so I can't dress like that no more. Now you're starting to sacrifice your very being for somebody else. Wow. But the problem is, as little girls, we're taught they're the same thing. Why? What's the first thing they tell us? Get you a man who gonna pay all the bills, girl. He gonna take care of you, ain't got to do nothing. So then I get with an abusive man who pays all the bills, financial abuse, economic abuse. I have to ask for money, but at least all your bills are paid. I don't know who's the knight in shining armor and who's the monster. I've been taught that's what you should go after.
But see, that's why you gotta let that breathe. That's why you're needed, because, and I'm not speaking for all moms, but my mom and my auntie them, my cousin them, they old school with it. They gonna listen to the man. Long as he providing and this and that, I'm like, Mom, this ain't 19, baby. This not 19, 19,
18.
It's 2021.
This ain't that, and that ain't this.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not the one or the motherfucking two.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's just
So,
it.
Yes.
That's it.
Unfortunately, Mommy, I love Mommy to death, but I can't go to my mom for certain stuff. I have to go to you. I have to go to you.
Yeah.
But that's that age group. Most of them, my cousin them, auntie them, mama them, they feel like, you know, another thing too. I mean, we could talk for days. I'm just gonna say this real quick. She's like, oh, well, the Bible says, you know, your husband's supposed to come first and this and that and the kid second. I totally understand it. But you think about survival. It's a no-brainer for me. It's like, okay, if we somewhere and something happened, okay, I know and my baby daddy know, I know we not married off top. I'm going to take myself out and he going to take himself out. Mm-hmm. We going to save the kids.
Right.
I'm not going to be like, oh, well, the Bible says I have to take care of my husband first, or my husband come first and then my kid. That's that old 1945, 1935
Did
way
she
of
say
thinking.
45?
Yeah. Well, it's true.
It's the
Like,
45.
But to piggyback what you
Maybe I
saying,
ain't gonna have no man then. Maybe I just be bucking the system too much.
no,
I'm just gonna be
you're
single.
very right, and I'm glad that you have a new way of thinking, because here's the thing that they don't teach. And let me put this out here. The first time I ever saw a man abuse a woman was my grandfather, and he was a Baptist preacher. So don't come at me about no Bible, about no church. That's the first time I ever saw a man be abusive. So it's like you hell on wheels Monday through Saturday, and you an archangel on Sunday. Like them same hands that you used to cast out demons, you used to choke my grandmother.
Right.
That's
How about that?
crazy.
So again, at a very young age, like they say, you've been here before, I was very wise and things weren't right. What we need to start teaching women in the church, my vow said to death do us part, not you get to be the death of me.
Right. Right.
So quit teaching women that. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's stop that.
Yes.
It also says that a man is supposed to love his wife the way he loves himself.
That's right.
So I'm not putting you first, because if you're abusing me, that lets me know you don't even love you.
That's right.
So you can't love me. Thank you. I can't make you the head of my life when you the ass and you the tail.
Right.
Period. But we don't like to have these conversations. We don't want to have these conversations. And that's not what the Bible say. Well, let me tell you what Bible, Drea, I'm going to read you from the New Testament.
Wow.
The book of Bitch Don't Try It.
What page was it again, sir?
9,702. We reading from the book of Bitch Don't Try It. We get ready to change things around here for women.
Period.
Empowerment has to be on all levels, even spiritual, because it's a lot of abuse in the church for that reason, that old school thinking and thinking, well, he's a man of God and I'm supposed to submit. No, honey, you're not supposed to sacrifice.
Paying all the bills.
But again,
Baby,
as little girls,
I guess
we
I'm
don't
gonna be
know.
honest.
I have to be
Bridge
honest. I
somewhere.
have to be totally honest. And I know everybody in my family, you know, they probably looked at me a little weird about it. But I never felt that way. I never felt that.
Me too.
Just keeping it real, I never felt like that. Like when you
what?
say that to me, I'm looking at you like, no, that's not, I'm sorry. Literally, my pastor, I love you in New York City, my pastor in New York, he called me into his chambers. He said, you know, he said, I'm going to have to lay hands on you because you mean. As a pastor, get both hands.
Yes, and your feet.
Yes. Because
Yes.
I'm just going to say what it is, you know, just because this is the way, you know, the old school is taught. You know, everybody goes by what their parents were taught and their parents' parents were taught. Well, guess what? So many years has passed by since then. We went to some new shit.
Yep.
And you said, what, bro? What? No,
Right.
no, we don't do that.
Right.
We don't do that. And I don't, that submissive part, you know, I love my husband to pure death. Submissive,
he loves you too.
and he loves me too.
Y'all Bunny and Clyde.
Yes,
Yeah.
but submissive, I've never been.
Yeah.
I've never been.
And
It's not
here-
in my spirit.
And I think that we have to have a better definition, of what submissive means. We have been taught that old school, that submissive means I'm going to let you walk all over me.
Oh,
That's
no,
not
no,
what
no,
it
no,
means.
baby.
This, what you say, that
No.
ain't what?
This
ain't
ain't that,
that.
and that ain't this.
Yes. No. Baby.
Real talk.
We, I might as well get our fuck 'em t-shirts on, honey, and we stand up and put our little pom-poms in the air and we do our goddamn dance, baby.
Right.
Because I don't see it. And if you can't meet me halfway, and I am submissive, I don't mind. I can be cute and da-da-da, but when I have something to say, you're gonna respect my mind. We're gonna agree to disagree. I'm not supposed to always think the way you think, feel the way you feel. Hell, what's the purpose of you even dating me or being with me if I don't have my own brain?
The thing is,
I can't do my,
you got to be able to do your own thing. And even as children, when you're growing up and your father may tell you, okay, you're going to do this, or he's yelling at you, he's telling you to do this, and, okay, Daddy, you automatically, and you're supposed to be respectful to your parents. And I was always respectful to my parents. But I would tell my father the truth, how I feel. No, Daddy, I don't think you're right.
Yeah.
And he's like, you are the worst one out the bunch. I'm quite sure I am, and I always will be. But I think you're wrong, Dad.
Yeah, I'm with you. When I was little, I didn't like peas. So my grandfather made me sit at the table, and he was like, Shug, that's what my family call you. I'm going to whoop your butt if you don't eat these peas. I looked at him dead square in his face. I said, but if you whoop my butt, is that going to change my taste buds? But that was the honest to God truth. Like, I don't like the way they taste. So you beating me is not going to change my taste buds and make me like. My family said the whole kitchen, everybody fell out. Everybody went running in separate directions. And they said my grandfather was so mad. He was like, get up, just get up, gone. Because I was like, that don't make sense.
Right.
And I'm much like you. I've been that child, inquisitive, never disrespectful.
Right.
But things had to make sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, I understand, but why are you telling me that? Because
Right.
that don't make sense to me.
Right.
And help me understand. Like, I'm the type, but I'm that way with my children. For the longest time, my kids would give me report cards when they would get report cards. Because I feel like, let me check in as a mother and see, because I may think, oh, I'm on my shit, and I may not be.
Right.
I let them tell me, where do you need mommy to improve? Where have I gotten better?
Right.
Where have I fallen off?
Right.
And they would give me like A for cooking, B. One time they gave me a straight up F. Wow. And I was like, why I get an F? Why y'all give me an F? Girl, I was a mess. And they were like, because you don't spend enough time taking care of you. I was like,
Wow.
what?
Wow. And when they tell you things like that, that's because of what they see and what they feel.
Yeah.
Your children are like sponges no matter what. So they're watching how mommy do. Everything that mommy does is like an open book.
Yep.
So if you're not taking care of yourself and you're taking care of everybody else, it is their diversified duty as the children to let you know, Mom, stop. Take care of you. Make sure you're good. Because my kids will tell me sometimes, as big as I am, I didn't eat all day. And they're like, Mommy, did you get something to eat? Did you take time out to eat?
Yes.
Did you take a break? When are you taking a day off? Like, they have those conversations, and those are the best things. The one thing they gave me a Z on is because they're used to my cooking. No, they love my cooking.
I thought you were going to say the T word.
No, it be the cooking. The cook, they get mad at me because they're like, Mom, you didn't cook. Listen, I'm running right now. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to make one meal. This one's going to stretch for the next 2 days.
Yes,
and I got you again. You got to understand, leftovers is real in this world.
Yes, baby. Leftover cafe taking orders. Yes. Because mine got me for that, baby. One report card, I did get a D, and it said, you have to be a real mom. And I was like, what is a real mom?
She all hip
yeah. Okay. It was like, cuz you got to cook it. And I realized where I was like, I do apologize, because I had gotten so busy and so focused and was traveling that I was like, that means something to them.
Does.
And as a mom, you can't automatically take that position. Well, I'm out here doing this for y'all, so y'all can have a good life. No, if that's important to them, that is that thing that makes them feel secure.
Yes.
That is that thing that makes them feel at home.
Yes.
And like, you're still my mom, even though you're a brand, you're an entrepreneur and a mogul. Wow. I still feel like I have my mom and I'm not losing you.
Right.
So kudos to you, boo, for being that child.
Thank you.
Because I thought I was an alien. I did. Like, my family used to be like, that mouth on you,
oh boy,
baby,
I get that one.
is no joke. But, hey, it helped me survive, too.
Yes. You made it. You made
We
it,
made it. We all made it.
We made it.
I know we got about 10 more minutes, and, this is new, you know what I'm saying? But I want to move a little backwards. Okay? For the new viewers, Drea Kelly, let people know how you got your start as far as like dancing, or what is it other than motivation and speaking, dancing, that you want the people to know? Like, what's your upbringing? Where you from? What do you like? What food? Like, let's get more into you. Speaking of catering more towards you, let's talk more about you. I know you. I know you.
Yes.
But let the people know.
Thank you, Well, you know, I'm a brown girl from the south side of Chicago with baby and a lot of dreams.
So
honey. Yes, south side, baby. Yes.
Which
yes.
street? Which street?
35th and King Drive, Lawless Gardens, apartment 1907. Yes, right across the street from Doolittle. Yes, please know.
What high school you went to?
Now, my mama moved me to the suburbs.
Okay.
So I went to Wabanzi Valley, yes. And it was just what it sounded like. It was like 5 black people in the whole school.
My baby daddy them from the south side, the Wild Hundreds. So I think,
Wild
I know a
Hundreds.
little something.
Yeah, dance chose me. It was the first thing I did. My parents said I did a little bit of crawling, and one day I just stood up. Soul Train was on. I had a bottle in my mouth, and they said I started dancing. It wasn't like, you know how little kids, you be like, oh, Jesus, please let the rhythm kick in soon. No. My parents said I was getting it in front of the TV. And my dad said it went to commercial, and I put my hands on the TV like poltergeist. And I was like, more. I think those were probably the first words I spoke. More. And my parents said they knew at that age, like, she's going to be in entertainment. She's going to dance, act, do something. So I feel like it chose me. It really, really did. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, girl.
I'm so happy we're going to work together for these new videos.
Yes.
I'm so happy to really get a chance for the people to see me, you and me.
Yes.
You know?
Yes, because
Or
I do
even
all of it.
You up there with me. I would love you to be in there too.
Come on,
fucking
girl, you
shit
know.
up.
Hey, talk your shit.
Vagina power.
Yes, VP, baby. Vagina power, vice presidents. Yes, and all the shits. Yes.
Yes.
I can't wait, because dance, and people don't realize I'm a trained dancer. Like, I do ballet, jazz, modern, African belly dancing. I do a little bit of everything, because I just felt like being a choreographer, you don't have to be a prima ballerina. You don't have to be the best, but you should be well-versed in all genres, at least know the basics. My favorite is Bob Fosse-based jazz, which when people look at Beyonce and they're like, oh, single ladies, this, that, and the other. I'm like, baby, do you research? That's Bob Fosse, baby. That ain't, that she did it, but that ain't rich.
Wow.
Yeah.
See, I need to be educated. I need all of this.
Oh, God.
I did ballet and drill team.
Yes.
I wish Mimi was here, because
She
Mimi
missing.
was the dancer in our family.
Really?
Oh my God, she's the dancer, African jazz tap, all that. We all went to dance school together. I was on the third line. Keeping it real, I was on the third line.
With the third line.
She was chorus. That means she was chorus.
That
She was,
chorus.
you know, she wasn't the principal dancer in the front of the men.
Mimi was in the front line and even had solos.
Wow.
Yeah.
To this day, she's still an amazing dancer. Oh yes, Mimi split both legs, cut all of that. She's amazing.
Yes, come through. That dance does your body good, girl.
Let me
Yes.
tell you, this is why I need her. God is so good. So by the time this air, obviously I would have performed. But what I'm incorporating now is pole dancing into my show. From Atlanta, it's our culture. We literally have lunch meetings at the strip club. That's how records get broke. Strip
Yep.
club. We in the era of P Valley. You know, that was another form of exercising outside of roller skating as far as like our culture. So I know that I'm really going to need your help outside of the music videos to help me more with my stage present on a pole. I purchased a portable pole, so when I come to your class, ching ching, I can put my pole up and you can really help me own it. I just saw a vision right when you was talking. It just flashed.
Come on, boo, because you know we gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Oh my
you know
God.
anything for you. But my thing too is like, I love pole dancing. I had a studio for a while now. You know, Buku, my daughter, she taught herself.
She's amazing.
She taught, self-taught.
Right,
yes.
baby girl.
Yeah, she used to come to my studio, play on the pole, and of course people be like, oh my gosh, she teaching how to be a stripper. Once again, for y'all simple asses.
Get them together.
Let me get your simple asses together.
Get them together.
I can't even call y'all dumb, because dumb would mean that you did some research, don't believe it, and still said something. Simple mean you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. You're just talking. So for y'all simple asses, let me break it down for you. There is a such thing called the Pole Dancing Federation. It is a real competition where women win like $250,000, $1 million. You get endorsement deals. You can get your own poles, your own shoes. You can get certified as a pole dancing instructor and open up several studios, make multi-million-dollar deals. And I'm like, so why is it as a black woman, when my daughter's on the pole and I'm teaching her now, you learn your craft, you master your craft, and then you make that craft make money for you. I'm a bad mama, and why would I have my daughter on the pole? Which you should be trying to understand.
Studios and
yeah, and owning her own studios, which you should be asking is why is you 57 and still on the pole at Magic City?
Get off the pole at 57 in Magic City.
Oh,
Thank you.
Lord.
Have a plan.
But you know what? They still be in there being a bartender's child.
That's
Still, but here's my thing. Ain't nothing wrong with that if you got a plan. That's why I said this is for people with a simple ass. For somebody who's got a plan and is like, hey, I'm trying to get my own poles one day, my own shoes, have my studio, get certified, get up in this pole dancing federation so I can make my coins and get licensing deals and endorsement deals. Yes.
You dropping them gems.
Do that.
Right.
Do that. There's
Do
nothing
that.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
I get irritated when people look at black women and all of a sudden it's something that has to just be so, it's not classy, it's not beautiful. But when the others do it, it's an art.
Child.
Talk about it.
Baby. Yeah. But anyway, on to what you were saying about, yes, so my burlesque girl.
Yes.
My burlesque show.
I'm
I can't wait.
so
Y'all killed
excited
it.
for it to
Y'all.
air.
I want to talk about it so bad.
Talk about
Okay.
it.
First of all, when y'all first walked in, I could tell everybody was so nervous. Like, ooh, I don't know what this is about. Y'all, as soon as you tap into that sexercise, into that queendom, when you got into your goddess, when I tell you this one is not to be played with, ladies and gentlemen, not to be played with.
Not at all.
Baby.
1-2 steps, girl.
Baby. I'm stopping what I'm doing watching her like, now where'd that come from? Okay, I wasn't ready. When I say I can't wait, I cannot wait to have y'all be a part of that because I feel like black women, we are not represented as just beautiful and iconic and sexy and just.
Yes.
The others, it's no problem. Dita Von Teese. People, I know they're going to have so much to say. Dita Von Teese is damn near 50 years old and she's probably the highest paid burlesque dancer to date.
Send me that link, girl.
Caucasian. But when black women do it, all of a sudden, because I'm already ready for people. Y'all, please don't come on my page. I already know I'm going to be hashtag stripper, hashtag she's struggling, hashtag the checks ran out. I get it. But that's because y'all ass is simple.
I love it. I love it.
Burlesque is such a beautiful art form, and some of them are icons. Like if you look back at Josephine Baker, even if you look at Eartha Kitt, a lot of people are not aware who Lola Falana is. She was the black goddess of Vegas, baby.
Yes.
When I say Lola Falana was not to be played with, baby. And we ain't had one like her since. So I'm like,
Yes.
let me see. So that's why, and I want you to be a part of it and start to incorporate that because you have a platform and women are looking to you for leadership. And what does it look like to be a mom, be a mogul, be sexy, not let people run all over you. But we forget that one part of us, a woman. We're everything every day except a woman. Yes. We the baby maker, the order taker, interior decorator. We the driver, we the cook, we the counselor. Yes. We are the accountant. We are everything.
Yes,
all
we
day.
are. Yes, we are.
Girl, I need my shirt.
Except a woman.
Next time I need my shirt.
Yes.
I need my shirt. Drea Kelly, baby.
Yes.
Make some noise, everybody, for our guest today, man. This is my mentor, my friend. I was nice enough to share her with you guys today. Sharing is caring. And she will be back, okay?
Oh, yeah.
She will be back. Be on the lookout for seeing a lot of her choreography in my sets on stage and my music videos. Her pole dancing classes. Plug your stuff again on our way out.
So we have our sexercise class, and that is held at Leg Days on Buford Highway. I believe it's 4300. It's inside of the plaza, so you'll see it there. And also you can go to DreaKellyIs.com and sign up. I'll be doing virtual classes. And if you don't know what it is, you can go on my official Drea Kelly. That is Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. It is just Drea Kelly. And if you still can't find me, that's your fault. You need to Google. I ain't giving you my phone number.
I love her. I love her.
I love you, boo.
We had an amazing time with you.
This was fun, y'all.
Therapeutic. Very therapeutic.
We need to do this again.
Yes.
We need to do it again. Because we have fun and it's light and we talking about some heavy stuff.
Yes.
And that was my objective. I know guys, they do this shit faithfully. They roll up in the morning watching podcasts. They sit on the toilet shitting watching podcasts.
Yes.
They fucking watching podcasts.
Getting their hair cut.
We need more women to watch it, and even for the men watching to understand us more. If we shed light on something, or I think this is a great platform for women. And like I said, I'm happy that you were here, Shantae, Eyelash Vision, my manager. Shouts out Vagina Power. Yeah. Until next week. Fuck you, bitches. Later.
Woo woo.
Fuck you very much.
Fuck you very much.
And fuck you till the end.
Do it now.
It's time for 32 flavors.